You know, when I was in third grade, I moved to a new development along with my family. They moved too. And the name of the development was Oak Park. This was in Berkeley Heights, New Jersey. It was called Oak Park because oaks are what the bulldozers had knocked down in order to make the development. And our house was the first house to be built on a circle, and then they built them from right to left, so the lot to the left of us was undeveloped for a full year after we moved in. And there was a little pond on that lot, so that was my first intense interaction with nature. I used to go to that pond every day after school and see what was happening. And in the spring, this is what was happening. Toads came and started to sing. They invited bigger toads and gave them a hug. I thought that was nice. They kept hugging them until eggs came. And then those eggs hatched into pollywogs, and that's what I wanted to watch. I wanted to watch metamorphosis. I wanted to watch these little aquatic creatures turn into little terrestrial creatures, and they are little when they come out. So if you've got plants providing the food and shelter for animal life, you can look at the amount of plant life in a given space and estimate what the carrying capacity of that space is. What's carrying capacity? Well, that's just an ecological term that, again, is an estimate of the amount of life that can persist in a particular place. Persist sustainably. That means it can persist forever because it's not degrading the resources of that particular area. And this is how it works. Let's say we have this many plants determining what the carrying capacity is in a particular area. You could have the puss caterpillar, you could have the polyphemus moth, the buck moth, the white marked tussock moth, the saddle prominent, double-eyed prominent, white dotted prominent. You could have the variable oak leaf caterpillar, the lace-cap caterpillar, the banded tussock moth, the smaller parasa. You could have the unicorn caterpillar, or the crown slug, or the hag moth. Thinks it's a tarantula. You could have the streaked dagger moth, the red-humped oak worm, the confused wood grain, or the spun glass slug, which I think is the coolest caterpillar in North America.